stop murdering and torturing animals for no good reason. That's what I would say.
How much money do you think goes into torturing animals every year?
Oh, wait, does that include factory farming, animal circuses, zoos, and or are you just talking about animal experimentation?
Well, we can start with the experimentation first, like grants, maybe just UW. Do you know anything about that?
I don't know. I bet you Rachel would know the number.
$286,000.
Something tells me it's $440 million.
I heard that too.
Federal funds yearly goes to UW for animal experiments.
And the thing is that universities all around America that are doing research are doing the same exact research in every university, and so they're not finding results. They're not finding the cures to cancer or anything big like that. They're just doing tests to teach their students how things work and how to do experimentation and things. And colleges that do this, they actually get extra money that they just get to pocket, $100,000 that they just get to pocket for having the research facility at their university, because apparently they're supposed to be doing something good for the nation, so they get these grants from the government to be doing the research.
So here in Seattle, Washington, at UW, is it just primates, or are we talking about maybe cats and dogs too?
Yeah, no, they do tests on cats, dogs, bats, apparently, and
I know we've got
I know it has this, and then our signs over there have all the other animals, and so I mean it's almost any animal, rabbits, I'm sure, and other animals, so. Yeah, and it's interesting because it's not making any progress. Just in the same way that we test products on animals, products we've been using that have already been tested on animals, and they're still testing them on animals. And when natural companies and stuff don't need to use tests because there's companies that don't use animal testing at all, and so they're able to do that. Then all companies should be able to do that, I think.
Do you know of any kind of website people can go to see like a list of animal testing products or anything like that?
I know PETA has their own website for animal testing. I know PETA has their own website for if you want to find out which companies test on animals. So, if you want to learn more about UW, you can go to UW.
The facts that you don't have.
Go to UW Kills Animals for specific information for them.
wkillsanimals.com. Okay, well, that's pretty good. What's in your heart? Why'd you come here today?
Well, I came here to raise awareness about animal experimentation and how the exploitation of any animal for any reason is unjustifiable and immoral.
Say it. Now, are you a vegetarian?
I'm a vegan.
Oh, you're a vegan, huh? There is a difference, right?
Yes.
So I understand that you're a vegan.
Yes, I am.
One of the minorities in this world at the moment, but it's only at the moment. I believe that. What do you think? So what made you become a vegan?
I kind of started it for health reasons. I had been reading a lot about healthy food and all of that, and actually it was a mainstream health publication that I read that said if you continue to eat, if you give up red meat and you continue with poultry and fish, then you're full. And it was a real straightforward, outspoken kind of, it was written by a doctor, and I thought, well, that's true. So, and I kind of had a turning point with an extreme animal cruelty event that happened at a Renaissance fair where they had a pig roast and they were throwing the pig's head around and taking bites out of it, and knowing how intelligent and sensitive pigs are. It was my boyfriend and I were there, and this was in '94, and it was a huge wake-up call, and we said, okay, as of right this second, we're not eating any more meat. And then we carried on with being ovo-lacto for about another 8 years with all our little excuses, and then eventually we thought, okay, this is ridiculous. We know how much cruelty is involved in dairy production, and so we're going to go ahead and be vegan, and it was so easy, so easy.
Did you feel like it increased your intelligence? It sounds funny,
I like
but you know,
to think that.
but think about it. Even you know, if you think about the common sense of it, when you first started out as a lacto-ovo, and then the more you thought about it, the more you meditated or whatever, the more intelligent you became about it.
Yeah, it made me want to read more and to, you know, and then eventually I thought, well, being vegan isn't really enough, and so I started getting involved in the animal rights community, coming out to protests. I joined the board of Northwest Animal Rights Network.
That's called N.A.R.N for short?
Called N.A.R.N.
Acronym?
That's what we have here in Seattle, and it just, you know, the more you do, the better you feel, and the more people you reach. You know, if just that one person out of 100 decides to take the literature, read it, and actually do something, change their diet, you know, it saves about something like 95 animals a year, every person that goes vegan, or even, I think, just vegetarian. I'm not sure if I have my statistic correct there, but...
Does it make you feel more spiritual now? About life, you know? Or?
I don't know. I don't really... I'm not one of those spiritual people. I'm down to earth, you know. I feel like it's a no-brainer, you know. You can eat very well and very easily without torturing animals, so why do it? I mean, it's very, very easy, especially here in Seattle. There's billions of cookbooks and recipes on the internet and restaurants, and there's just no excuse for it anymore.
In other words, if you had a choice to kill or not to kill, which would you choose?
Exactly.
Yeah. I mean, when there is a choice, you know,
there's always a choice. There's always a choice. And all the rest is just excuses. And you know, it's hard for me to understand people that won't even think about, you know, I don't want to think about that. I don't want to read that stuff. So you don't want to know what you're putting in your body. You don't want to know what your money is contributing to. That's just crazy. It's like people that don't want to know about politics. Oh, I don't want to know about the war. Well, then you're placing in it. You're contributing to it. And if that's the way you want to live, then that's pretty sad. So I'd rather know. I'd rather know what I'm doing. I'd rather know what I'm eating. I'd rather know what my money is going toward. So
if you had children, or do you have children, would you raise them right away as a vegan?
Oh, I would. Yes,
absolutely.
And I've got friends that are doing it, and those kids are happy, healthy, and you know, there's no research that says they need. Why would they need animal protein? Why would they need cow's milk? They're not baby cows. You know, all the dairy products are made for the babies of the animals that they were intended for. So it's ridiculous to say, well, how could you not feed your baby the protein that's intended for another animal? You gotta be kidding me.